Hi, besties. So, this morning I want to talk about something I titled A Heart That Once Loved But Now Hates. Yeah, so they never tell you that love has a dark side, did they? They talked about the butterflies, about the spark flying, about the happily ever after. But no one warns you about the slow fades, right? The silence between messages, the gut feelings that turns out to be right, the betrayal that doesn't always come as a single act, but a consistent unraveling of everything you believed. This isn't just another love story. This is a story of a heart that once loved but now hates. So stay tuned. So I actually wrote down this stuff, and I did because I wanted my communication to be very comprehensive. So just stay with me as I read. All right? Thank you. Okay, so it all started beautifully, like most things do, of course. With stunning glances, late night conversation, a warmth that made the world feel safer and softer. And you gave yourself not just your time or body, but your heart, your trust, your dreams. You believed in what you were building. You hoped, you waited, you prayed. And for a while, it felt like it was everything you ever wanted until it wasn't. Stay with me. At first, it was subtle. A missed call, a forgotten promise, excuses dressed as apologies, words that no longer held weight, a growing distance, but no explanation. You told yourself not to overthink it, but the silence started screaming. Then came the moment that broke you. A lie uncovered, a truth denied, a conversation that made you question your worth. And the worst part, you still wanted to believe the best of them. You agree with me, you've been there, right? You weren't just hurt, you were confused. Because how do you stop loving someone you built your whole world around? Now, this is where the pain became bitterness. This is where the pain turned into bitterness. Eventually, the love didn't feel like love anymore. It felt like self-betrayal. You found yourself walking on eggshells, explaining your worth, begging with silence, and losing pieces of yourself just so you could hold on. And when it all came crashing down, when the apology stopped, when the distance became a wall, when the tears dried up, hatred slowly crept in. But not the loud screaming kind of hatred, This kind of hatred was quiet, heavy, exhausting. It looked like indifference. It looked like you avoiding some certain kind of songs, especially Tatiana. You saw yourself deleting pictures, skipping certain roads because that was you guys' popular route. It looked like guarding your heart so tightly, even the good ones couldn't reach it anymore. Yeah, that's the most painful part of it. The good ones can't reach your heart anymore because it has been sabotaged. Let's be honest. You don't truly hate them, do you? Yeah, you don't truly hate them. You hate the version of yourself you became around them. Yeah. And you hate how much you cared. You hate that they didn't see the depth of what you offered. You hate that love turned you into someone you couldn't even recognize anymore. I remember close friends warned you, but you wouldn't listen. Now here's a plot twist. That hate is really just wounded love. Come to think of it. It's a love that never got closure. A love that was never fully received. A love that was left hanging mid-sentence. Now the question is, can this heart truly love again? The answer is yes. But not by pretending it didn't hurt. Not by rushing into something new to fill the emptiness. Not by carrying the bitterness like a badge of honor. Healing begins when you confront what happened and what it did to you. When you forgive, not because you deserve it, but because you do, your heart needs to breathe. So you must forgive. Your heart was never foolish for loving, trust me. It was never foolish for loving. It was brave, it was honest, and it was real. So give yourself grace. Let the heart melt into wisdom. Let the hate Let the hate melt into wisdom. And when love finds you again, because it definitely will, you will now know how to hold it without losing yourself. Now my final words. To the one reading this with a lump in your throat and tears threatening to fall, you are not alone. I have been there. Trust me, I have been there. You are seen, you are healing, and your heart, even with all its scars, is still capable of the most beautiful kind of love. So just don't forget, the next time you love, start with yourself. Now, if you listen to me to this point, I'd like you to drop a like, leave a comment, and share with friends. Thank you, and watch out for my next season. My next right up.